Aloha and like Flynn viewers, welcome back to the screening room. I just got out of Cocaine Bear, and I'm going to break down the facts for you on this crazy movie right after the bump. Stay tuned. Okay, welcome back. Today we are talking Cocaine Bear, the true story of a bear named Pablo Escobar. And yes, this is loosely inspired by real events that happened back in the 1980s, where drug smugglers literally dropped their load of drugs into the East Coast wilderness. And unfortunately, the bear that ingested those drugs pretty much died right away. But for the sake of Hollywood, we couldn't go down that route. We couldn't tell a true story. So this is inspired by real events. But this movie was a lot of fun, and I'm going to break down the facts for you right now. Alright, let's talk fun factor. Now, this movie was a lot of fun. The audience laughed. There was a lot of audience interaction. Just people were giggling. People were laughing. There was obviously some people who probably did cocaine in the movie. I'm not even going to lie. Actually, one guy kind of said out loud that he may or may not have just done cocaine earlier in the day. And I know it really wasn't a situation where I felt distracted. It really just added to the fun experience of seeing this movie. Going in, I knew this was going to be like a dark comedy horror movie, and it was exactly what I thought it was going to be honest. I had a lot of fun with this movie. I think audiences had a lot of fun with this movie, and I think you could have a lot of fun with this movie as well if you go see it in theater with a big group of people who kind of have the same sense of humor, which you probably do have if you go see a movie called Cocaine Bear, let's be honest. Alright, next, let's talk about the acting in Cocaine Bear. This movie stars Kerry Russell and Ray Liotta. And I gotta say, well, when you have a script that literally has lines like, "Its vagina is in my face," and "there's a bear on cocaine," well, there's only so much you can do in terms of the acting. But I will say, Kerry Russell and Ray Liotta did the absolute best that they could do with what they were given. Part of the movie, what makes it funny, is that they did go for it. They tried to make this into a very sensible movie that could possibly make sense, where a bear is running around the wilderness trying to get his hands on crack cocaine. And it's a fun ride. The acting, I would say, I'm going to give it 6 out of 10. Okay, obviously there's some better actors in this film, and then there's some lesser known actors, and it is kind of campy, right? There's some just campy humor in this movie, and it was done on purpose. Elizabeth Banks really knew how to engage her audience. She knew what the audience was going in for, and she played to that, right? The script writing and the acting and just the overall feel of the film played in to this audience. So acting, like I said, it was pretty good. They did well with what they were given, and I enjoyed the acting in the movie. Was it a movie that is going to win Academy Awards? Absolutely not. Could it be nominated for some Razzies? Possibly, for supporting actors or actresses, but we'll see in a couple months, right? So next, let us move on to cinematography. So this film, I believe, was actually filmed in Ireland. Well, it made me think that it was in the backwoods of Tennessee, where the story unfolded. The cinematography, there was some good aerial shots that were kind of nice, but overall, there wasn't a lot of action going on. There wasn't a lot of areas in this movie that needed like really special shots, and Elizabeth Banks really didn't go in that direction. So in terms of cinematography, I'm gonna give it maybe again a 6 out of 10. It's definitely no Avatar. So 6 out of 10 I think is fair. It wasn't bad cinematography. There was no crazy quick edits or anything like that where I was like, what the heck is going on? It was a well-directed, campy horror film. Next up, let's talk the theater experience. Do you need to go see this in theaters? As I said earlier, if you are looking for some like-minded individuals that are going to laugh at a movie called Cocaine Bear, and a movie where you're going to have a bear chasing around just absolutely obliterating human beings in search of cocaine and killing and eating human beings while high on cocaine, well, then yeah, go see it in the cinema because you'll probably get a good laugh like I did. But for the movie, no, you can wait until streaming. You can wait till you can watch it in your living room. There's really not heavy special effects in this movie. The bear, spoiler alert, is CGI. So the actors did well playing off of the bear, but it's not a movie that you have to see in theaters. There's no really wow effect to go see this movie in theaters. Finally, let's talk overall score. I enjoyed the movie. I thought it was good. It was exactly what I thought it was going to be, which is a cheesy, campy comedy horror flick. I know I've said that again and again, but that's exactly what it was. I went with my buddy Mike, and he enjoyed it. He had a good laugh. He's not even a big horror guy, and he kind of enjoyed the film, and so did I. So, overall, was it the best horror movie I've ever seen? No. Was it the worst? No. Is it something in between? Yeah. It's probably one of those really well done B Hollywood films that will probably have a little bit of a cult following. Will there be a sequel? I don't know. I don't want to give away the ending. This is not my spoiler review. Could there be a sequel? With any horror movie nowadays, of course there could be a sequel. But I'm going to give this score overall a 7 out of 10. And I'm giving that a higher score just because I had fun with it. It was just a fun experience. It was just a fun movie for me to escape reality for a little bit, to have some laughs, even with all the blood and gore. Yeah, don't take your kids, FYI. It was just a fun movie-going experience. Enjoy some popcorn, enjoy a drink, enjoy some candy, and, you know, go and have a good time. Hope you enjoyed this review. We hope that you enjoy Cocaine Bear, and we hope that you like and subscribe to our channel so you can get notified of future movie reviews and come back to the screening room with us for further movie reviews in the future. Thank you so much for sticking with us. Thank you so much. Aloha.